They say you marry the parent you had the most problems with. God, I hope that's not true. My father died when I was about 13, and I have to say, I wasn't too heartbroken over the whole thing. I mean, he was a total jerk at home. But he was really charming with other people. Charming like Malik. You know, I don't know if my mom really liked being married to him. You know, after he died, she had this slew of boyfriends. Nobody really stuck around. I don't think she really liked being in relationships. She always said, honey, men are like dogs. The only difference between the two is that dogs are loyal. I remember my first crush, Jamie Langston. I fantasized about him all the time. I would write this moony poetry to my special friend, meanwhile acting as if I had tuberculosis. My friends and I would go to these romantic movies and they just held our necks in the noose of dreams. Meanwhile, I'd be there fantasizing about Jamie and I, and he'd ask me to the dance and we'd be there in this pink spotlight. And that flamingo song would come on, I Only Have Eyes for You. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's starry or bright. I only have eyes for you. Malik has really pretty eyes and a megawatt smile. My parents were so handsome in their wedding photo. I don't really know if they were happy. I, of course, know that in those pictures, I was already on the way. To this day, my mom swears it was a 7-month pregnancy. Not likely. I wonder if I want kids. I wonder if Malik wants kids. I wonder if I even like Malik. I wish I knew myself better. In the meantime, I'll just dream of us dancing in the spotlight, and I'll keep my father in his grave where he belongs.
I can get used to this, baby.
I'm not so sure you're mankind.
What do you mean by that?
At the restaurant last night, you were eyeballing everything that looked halfway fuckable.
Whoa, baby, that's kind of harsh. We've only been going together for 3 weeks. You don't expect me to turn off the lights already, do you?
What the hell does that mean?
I got eyes, baby. I'm only human. I mean, it's just a visual thing.
Hello? Do I have your attention? How do you think it makes me feel? It's like having dinner with a lighthouse.
Come on, Terry, it's not that bad.
I noticed it.
Well, maybe you're just too sensitive.
When you're with me, I expect you to be with me. Go fantasize about the person at the next table on your own time.
Woo! Woo! Moreover, lady, you're exceeding the speed limit. Looking at somebody isn't the same thing as fantasizing about them or fucking them.
I don't care what you think it isn't. I'm telling you what it is, and that's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful, baby. I'm just being a man, doing what a man's got to do.
And what's that?
It's biology, baby. We're wired to fertilize as many eggs as possible for the survival of the species. You can't help looking at something good. That's nature's way.
Oh yeah? Well, fertilize this sperm, boy.
Get off me, you animal.
That's right, baby. We're all animals.
Mm-hmm.
My parents named me after some Islamic heavy hitter scholar dude in medieval times. They'd come up through that Black Power thing in the 70s, and all the kids were given Arabic or Swahili names. 4 boys and a girl. Man, I was the last boy. No girls up to that point, but they'd already picked the name Malkaya if the diaper was going to be pink. That's Swahili for queen. Had to change things up in the final inning. I must have used the last of my dad's Y chromosomes, because the next time out, they got their girl. Man, this was one rackety household. I live in a quiet place now. My roommate and me got a nice 2-bedroom apartment near the lake. Went to school together, mostly 2 shifts passing. But occasionally, we'll shoot some hoops or check out the Warriors. Matter of fact, I met Terry at a party he took me to. Keg in the kitchen and old school funk on the dance floor. Besides, man, I hadn't heard George Clinton for years. It didn't catch my eye at first. But once that other little cock tease, Fox, played a number on me, I faded to the corner. But this excellent booty was just begging for attention. Turns out the rest of the package was worth unwrapping as well. But I had to move slower than usual. Shoot, 3 dates? Damn. We cool now. Terry's kind of quiet. But between the sheets, man, that booty can work. And intelligent too. No pushover. Actually, I kind of like it. It's kind of new. And I'm kind of getting used to that booty. I could see it snap on black satin sheets. Got the soundtrack picked out already. Very white. Hope Terry's nose don't get all open up because we ain't going down that path. But hey, I could definitely hang with that homie for a good little while. Mom and Dad were always spouting this monogamy shit. But Malkai's the only one that takes it serious. But as my roomie would say, anybody worth doing is worth doing well.
I can get used to this, baby.
I don't think you're the marrying kind.
What do you mean by that?
At the restaurant last night, you were eyeing everything that was halfway fuckable.
Whoa, baby, that's kind of harsh. We've only been going together for 3 weeks. You don't expect me to turn off the lights already, do you?
What the hell does that mean?
I got eyes, baby. I'm only human. I mean, it's just a visual thing.
Hello? Do I have your attention? How do you think that makes me feel? I feel like I'm having dinner with a lighthouse.
Come on, Terry, it's not that bad.
I noticed it.
Well, maybe you're just too sensitive.
When you're with me, I expect you to be with me. Go fantasize about that person at the next table on your own time.
Woo! Woo! Pull over, guy. You're exceeding the speed limit. Looking at somebody isn't the same thing as fantasizing about them or fucking them.
I don't care what you think it isn't. I'm telling you what it is, and that's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful, baby. I'm just being a man. Doing what a man's got to do.
And what's that?
It's biology, baby. We're wired to fertilize as many eggs as possible for the survival of the species. We can't help looking at something good. That's nature's way.
Fertilize this, sperm boy.
Get off me, you animal! That's right, baby. We're all animals.
say you marry the parent you have the most problems with. I hope that's not true. My dad died when I was 13. He was charming, like Malik. I don't think Mommy liked being married. A couple of boyfriends, but no one stuck around long. She always used to say, the difference between men and dogs is that dogs are loyal. I'm not even sure she liked sex. I remember my first crush. Jamie Langston, 9th grade. Of course I couldn't tell him. I used to dream that he would ask me to the graduation dance. I wrote moony poetry to my special friend, and I pretended that I was dying of tuberculosis. Those junior high dances, what horrors! Boys and girls forced to dance with one another when all we really wanted to do was hang out with our own kind. But movies, they had our necks in their noose of dreams. I fantasized that Jamie and I would be dancing under a pink spotlight. I even had the soundtrack all picked out. I Only Have Eyes for You, sung by the Flamingos. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you. Malika's pretty eyes and a megawatt smile. I wonder if he's like Dad. I hope not. I wonder how Mommy felt about my dad when they were still married. Like so handsome in their wedding picture? I was already on the way, and I found that out for myself. Mommy would deny it to this day. 7-month pregnancy. Not bloody likely. I don't think Malik would want children. I don't know if I do. Why don't I know myself better? Why don't I know how I feel about Malik? I think I'll just dream of us dancing under a pink spotlight and leave my father in his grave where he belongs.